Hello everybody, this is Connor. I just want to make another special video. So what we're gonna do is probably, I heard some bad news and I heard some good news. There's some other bad news. The good news was, thank you for listening to me yesterday when I had said I did not do that and followed along. Drop this chair again. Oh, then it gets taken apart. I was trying to fix the chair. So yeah, what we're gonna do is probably, behave, and I have to make a decision on whether I really want to be there for those dudes. And I think I did. I think I'm gonna move on and say I don't want to be there because they're pulling that card. They're just, it wasn't like that back then. I understand like that, and it's not even that. It's because I have to do that, and I don't think the goal is to just run through the skating and give it to everybody. It's not like that. You have to find your potential. You have to find your success. You cannot just blow through a bunch of tricks and expect gratitude and be sponsored all of a sudden. Because I found a brand that's going to really help me, and I really hope they enjoy my company and really will have good times. And you know, uh, and this company is like one of the biggest companies, and it's supposed to be Thrasher magazine. Uh, so I don't know what brand they had to offer. All the boards are sold out. It's all $75. I can find a board off Zoomies or Plus Skate Shop, limit the price and call it that, or create a custom deck off a website I'd never found before. But I'm not paying $70 for each board, and they're still not here. So you got in trouble for being not real. I mean, I don't know what else. I don't know how else to put it, or I don't know how else to. I don't know how else you want me to say bad things that goes people's way. Like at SLS, it's starting to look a little better with those dudes because I cheered them up and I was like, hey, like you may be able to land every trick though and that stuff. Though you have to yeah, it's because it's a competition. It's not like, oh, we're gonna explain his whole alley below the story right there because that dude is looking for you, Nolan, and he's hoping that you would behave, but it seems like you're not going to. So you may have to call that dude to like really settle the situation with your mindset because I can't believe that my own people from Street Dreams would do that. Is just not listen to me and take advantage of the fact of how famous you really can be. There's people that like we know you're a good skater, but I was gonna say wait till you see this one dude, man. And I really felt bad. And it was this what was his name? Christopher Chan was just like you. And then all of a sudden they're gone. We don't know where that person went. And that's just what I'm saying. Like, you're too far gone to even skate, dude. Because, I mean, my friends might be able to. He's getting hooked up with Death Wish and what was the other brand? Alien Workshop. And I forgot the other brand or whatever, AJ. Esco, there's like a brand called, and Doomsayers, I do have a dude for you. Is that what you were looking for? It's not me, because I don't know. I never knew how to skate. I know this is gonna be random, but maybe you should try to interview him and stuff. He's got to go through the process of elimination too. It's the dude from Halloween Hellbomb 2022, the Scarecrow guy, and I was like, holy smokes, that dude looks perfect for the fit. I don't know where he comes from. Um, so I just need AJ and Esco. Just go through the motion. You got to do it. 'Cause, dude, we're supposed to be sponsored, I think. And Alice is really good. But who's better? Of course I am, because I know how to do all the tricks. I know I did. You want to hear this? Herda did a nollie tray flip. And I did a fakey tray flip. I was going to be honest and say I couldn't land a switch tray flip. Alright, you got me. Couldn't do a switch tray flip. But I don't even know if that counts as a rotation with a 360 shove it with a kick flip, whatever. Though I have landed a switch kick flip in one of my videos. I think. I'm hoping that I did. If not, oh my gosh. I don't know what that means. And the other thing too is like, if you're going to skate, man, you have to make sure that it's different. You want people to look and just be like, holy smokes, like this is gonna go viral. And it is. It really is. I share support, screen share on my phone, all my videos in the background. Hopefully they see it and they're like, holy smokes. Because that is your trick, I think. Everybody got gifted a trick, though. What kind of journey are you going to have when you are supported by yourself? Like when you're by yourself. They'll be there, dude. I promise they'll be there. But you got to pay attention to what you are doing. You like wait till you see my history, Thrasher magazine. It's ridiculous. I'm not talking about like way back then when I did all these when I was 10 years old. I'm talking about like what I recently done because it's phenomenal and I've been through a lot, you know, mentally. Nobody believes me that severe pain from Texas, and I'm not allowed to be mentioned. What stays in Texas stays in Texas. So yeah, but for my dad and that dude across the street, I am sorry. It seems like, yep, never judge a book by its cover. And if you always see me, just expect to be laid out by something awesome, because I've achieved it all. Um, gosh, my eyes are Coraline eyes. You know I got. Well, why do I always get the hand? So yeah, what we're gonna do is probably take advantage of, and the way this is gonna work for Thrasher to be here is, I don't know where they actually live or where they're actually from. Oh, um, you'll just have to get up with me and probably message me on Facebook, Instagram, even Snapchat. Like if we're joking around. Uh, I don't know how the Gmail thing works right this second. I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't think my phone number is activated, so I have like no phone service right now. And good, I didn't want to pay for it. And it was a really stressful situation with my phone. It was like broken all of a sudden. My roommate saw it get thrown across the room when I wasn't. It was on the bed, and it was just dropping and it was unplugged off the charger in the middle of the night. I don't know who kept doing that. I don't know what keeps doing that. But that is just uncalled for. Or I'll see spiders just randomly appear and I'll step on it and it'll disappear. Like there's some other stuff that goes on. Um, like the time is changing from an hour to 6 hours later, or I'll get kicked in the middle of the night right when if I just do something. 'Cause that happened a lot of times. And guess what? Guess who's doing that again? All those people that don't listen. So for that or whatever, I'm just gonna motivate myself to where I can be really functionable because I'm trying to get a house on my own. I thought it was scary and I didn't really want to do that right this second. Though I may have to try to buckle down and really pay attention to what they have to offer for me from this place because I can't be here forever. I'm gonna be making history. Uh, though what I really want to do is just be able to live life and do things. We still get to do those things, though it might not just be your mom supporting you like that way. We can always go out to eat, and when I live by myself, we can make Nashville hot chicken. We could like follow the rules of like living in the house and like just paying for our rent until we got something successful going on. And eventually everybody will hit me up one day, or I'll try to message as fast as possible, and I'll keep pushing forward. And I'll do it for the Mistopheles. So I signed the deal, and he took that away from me because I'm not really allowed to do it anymore. So you know what that means. I'm going in. Um, but I wonder what would happen if he's. This is gonna be for today. Homework for him today. What happens if it starts to look like that, and everybody is here, and there's a new crowd that I'm trying to impress? How are we gonna benefit from that? Have him show up, or have me show up in the phone, or have everybody convinced? Because I know that I usually talk to myself when I just wanted my friend right next to me right at that second. He's not there. Maybe he's invisible, but he'll always be here. You know what I mean? So yeah, I hope you guys like and subscribe. I didn't really got nothing else to it. Um, so yeah, I hope you guys like, view, and subscribe.